have
Leron Colacin and the liberal
and the Veda Dryden. So today we will be talking about the experience of band camp. So who should I start with? I think I'm gonna start with Leron. So Leron, what inspired you to join band?
At first, nothing really inspired me to join band. I just wanted to try something new. And then when I tried it out and started going to practice consistently, I started developing and connecting with it over time. And it just inspired me to like do it. And eventually I just got better at it. So I wanted more a little bit. And that's really I just got motivated. Right.
So do you want to do band like after you finish high school?
Yeah. I feel like band could connect people in a different way, and that's just something I love. So it just inspired me to like do it in college. Yeah.
All right. So now I'm gonna start with Andy.
What's that?
What was the most difficult performance you have experienced in band?
Most difficult?
Yes.
There's a whole lot of choices I can choose from. But I'll probably say my most difficult was probably like when I went into FIU Stadium and I marched in front of all those people. Like it was like we had this little field show type of thing, field show type of gig, and it was a lot of people that I expected because I'm thinking it's just like a little gig, one, two, and done. I got to do the whole field show in front of all these people that I've never had to go through before. So it's kind of like my hardest gig, like the hardest one, it might be that one.
So basically you're saying you had anxiety?
Well, yeah, because that's what it is. Because, well, if you really don't know, I've been the drum major for like for a cool year now, and it's really going to be my last year. And having all this like anxiety, it really doesn't come because it's like we just do little gigs, 1, 2, and that's it. But as for that one, it was just a bit unexpected to have all of those people watching. So yeah,
Okay.
I didn't do too bad though. Didn't do bad.
Okay, so here's the last question I'm gonna ask both of y'all. What was the hardest thing you experienced at band or band camp? Go to one.
Hardest thing I experienced in band camp. I'll probably say like the workouts, I guess. The band camp is like
How did they have you after, bro? How did they have you after? After the workouts, bro? They had you lay down in the field at all?
no, that was really just a workout. Like,
So how did they have you?
a little tired, a little sore, but it wasn't really too bad. I don't really have like it was nothing really band camp not really difficult to me. We did do workouts and learning music, conditioning, but that's something like we used to.
You, Andy?
The hardest thing. You said the hardest thing I had to do with band camp, period?
Yeah, like what was the hardest thing at band camp?
At band camp. It was basically adapting to learn things quickly. Because listen, the conditioning, it ain't that hard. It ain't that hard. It's really not. I don't know what he's talking about, but it was really just adapting to learn quickly. After all this, having a whole summer to learn not just, how to learn how to do new positions for me, is basically knowing how to get other people in the journey, knowing how to really lead a real group of musicians that are passionate to learn about their music. And because of that, more more stuff we have to go on, like more gigs. How are we supposed to parade? How are we supposed to do this field show? How to really fix up dancer teams, stuff like that. And doing that all in one summer is, I probably say that's one of the hardest things to really put together.
Okay, so that will be it for our first episode. We'll come back with a Wait, I didn't want the music in the outro.
Thank you for watching the Marching Mindset podcast with me and, with Leron, me, and Nevaeh. And I hope you will watch this support too. At the end of the day, it's still a project, still a school project. We may have more coming up, we may not. Yeah! Stay tuned, and yeah.
Tuba up there.
Tuba City for life. Let's
Tuba City for life. Tuba's up there.
No, he's a part of our group. I hope you record you doing that.
Ready on set. Hey, quiet on set.
Oh, so y'all.
Hey.
So today here we have.
Welcome everybody to the podcast.
Start over. Welcome everybody to the Marching Mindset podcast. Today here we have
Leron Colacin and Leron.
And today we will be talking about the band. Their band. Start that over. Please start that over. Wait, do you want to do? Wait, do y'all want?
What are you doing?
Welcome back to the Marching Mindset podcast. This is episode 2.
Yo, what you doing? What you doing?
You're gay. Why are you doing that in my face? Going, I'm going to laugh.
Bruh.
Yo, stop focusing on him.
You don't get no play.
Not people like you put the pussy ass thing.
Oh, cool. Hey, podcast.
Run. I heard the big was small.
PG.
We recorded too. Y'all need to know that.
You
Wait,
recording?
what for real?
Why you recording?
Cause he was being gay.
Alright, come on. We gotta do episode 2.
Yeah.
We gotta do at least
Three.
episode 3. Come back.
Bloopers.
Three.
Yeah, this